everybody. Hope you're having an amazing day. Today, we're going to do the HOA Karens. Because the HOA is the Karen's wet dream. So here we go. Is she measuring the pillows? The bench?
Hello again. First of all, I would like to inform you that per the HOA guidelines, you're supposed to take your outdoor pillows inside to your garage before winter, and you've had them out literally all winter, so you're gonna need to take care of that. It looks like you have them like stuck to the chair. Pathetic. Take those in. Also, they're very faded. You may want to consider buying new ones. And I would just like to show you this chair is clearly 37 inches tall, and HOA guidelines is 32 inches at maximum. So you're going to need to get new chairs. No worries, because these ones are pretty ugly anyways. These were probably hand-me-downs if I had to guess. So anyways, I just wanted to inform you of a couple of violations. My husband will probably be by later to let you know how much the fines are going to be. But yeah, take care of your shit. Thanks.
Fines? For a chair with a pillow on it. Good God. People, don't move to an HOA. Avoid them at all costs. No.
Hi ma'am. Hi, it's Kathy from
Hi,
the
I'm
club.
not home. How can I help
Hi,
you?
we heard you were adding yourself to the list of the route where the kids will come and trick or treat this evening.
Yes, we did it through next door.
This is your packet of rules.
Rules?
Well, rules such as we heard a nasty rumor that this house was going to give out full candy bars. That is not allowed. Every house must give.
We always give out full candy bars at our house, and no one ever said anything. I mean, the kids flock here. You can't give out full-size candy bars. You have to go through the HOA. Is this real?
About the same candy, we have a list of what you can purchase in here.
Why do you care what we give out?
Well, because it's very offensive to others that you might be giving away what would be considered better candy.
That's absurd.
Yeah, everyone must be equal here in the HOA.
We're not part of the HOA. You literally got to be
We
kidding,
also
right?
heard a little rumor that you might be dressing up to hand out candy. We also have a list.
Oh, is there a rule against that too?
We have a list of banned costumes in here.
For the love of Jesus.
Yes, everything from you can't wear a Mexican sombrero or any sort of indigenous tribal wear to political figures. We heard some people were going to come as COVID. That's a no-no. Come as a vaccine. That's a no-no.
Wow, you guys really have control issues, huh?
Yeah. You also can't dress up as the opposite gender because that's offensive to trans people.
We have a large trans population.
All right, well, if you want to be part of the route, we're going to go ahead and leave.
We're not part of the HOA. We're
these
not
directions here. Oh, okay. Thanks for your cooperation, ma'am.
You deserve.
This seems like an overreach to me. I don't know about you guys, but this really... You can't decide which candy you're giving out for Halloween, and you have to go by their guidelines on how you can dress up in a costume. Is it really that bad? Why would anybody willingly move into an HOA when they're like this? I don't get it.
Hoping to talk to someone about the sign? So that's all private property. It's a common misconception, but I just wanted to let you know it also violates the city's codes for temporary signs. They wouldn't let you put it there anyway, so I wanted to return this and just let you know that. Have a great day. It absolutely is. No, the HOA has an easement on my property for the monument sign. That is it. It is my property to the curb. That is correct.
So, okay, so that was my confusion. So that's your property.
Yes, it is.
So where is it not your property?
My property goes...
Because I was told I'm a board member.
I understand. My property goes to the edge of the curb as you come in on Country Farms, and it goes to the edge of the road on County Road 5. You are welcome to verify that information by the Larimer County.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm on the board. I talked to Mac. Mac told me where to put it.
Okay, well, I've sent it...
Oh, she's another HOA member.
Sent a letter to the board.
Let me finish talking, please. Okay, listen to you. So I expect the same respect.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I apologize. You should have just come to me and asked me or told me instead of taking my signs. Okay, and I talked to Mac last night.
Another HOA. I think she's getting her karma from harassing other people. That's what I think.
And this, I mean, this is not how you, this is unacceptable. You should have just said to me, I'm sorry, that's my property. Please don't put the sign on it. I will let Mac know that we are totally in the wrong.
Okay, I had no idea where the sign came from.
Just come speak to the person.
I had no idea where the sign came from. I had no way of tracking it down.
You couldn't have walked by. You knew where I was today.
Yep, because I saw his truck parked outside my house all morning, and then when I went out and took the sign, he immediately drove off. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be lectured about you trespassing on my property, not doing your due diligence, and leaving stuff on my property.
That's fine.
Thank you. Have a great day.
So she was the HOA member. And he was letting her know that she's not going to put a sign on his property. That's great. That's really great. Just kick it to him.
Filming this for evidence. Excuse me, neighbor. You're the new neighbors that moved in, right? Yeah. Welcome to the neighborhood. I just for evidence. Don't worry. I wanted to let you know that we've been chatting. There's no washing your car in the driveway.
There's no rule. It's not an HOA neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, we have a group of people here.
Doesn't everyone do that? We do that.
And it may not be a real HOA, but it's
It's not even an HOA. She's just nosy.
We think it's trashy. We're gonna get you evicted from here.
Explain something to you. Coming to my...
I'm not sure why you're advancing on me, sir.
I'm advancing on you because you're in my driveway. In the state of Florida, let me tell you something. You come in my domain, cause yourself some problems, okay? You can take that any way you want to.
Okay, sir, well, I feel like you're scaring me. I'm calling the...
Bye, Felicia.
Kick me out of the neighborhood. This is what happened. Recently, I had a job pressure washing a walkway and a driveway for a customer that lived in a gated community. Before starting the job, the customer warned me to ignore her neighbor if she started any trouble. When I arrived at the property to begin working, the customer's neighbor came out of her house, took a photo of my truck, and sat on her porch. I waved at the woman, but she didn't respond. So I got started pressure washing the walkway, and everything was going great until I got to the driveway. I started pressure washing the driveway with my surface cleaner, and the woman came off the porch and said that water was getting on her grass and I needed...
Oh my God. Water on grass.
to stop. I told the woman that it was just water and it would dry, and she said that her husband was the president of the HOA, and if I didn't stop, I would be kicked out of the neighborhood. I told the woman that her neighbor had hired me to complete a job, and if she had a problem with that, she could take it up with them. She then told me to wait until her husband hears about this and went inside. An HOA Karen threat.
Water on the graph. Wow. I don't know if any of you live in this HOA crap, but how you do it is beyond me.
Yeah, hello? Hello?
And I noticed you were bringing lots of alcohol into the house.
Yeah.
So do you have ID?
ID? What for, love? What for?
For the alcohol?
What do you mean? Do I have ID for alcohol? I'm not buying it from you. I already bought it.
Are you over 18? I mean, I need to just, if I could just check your ID. I'm actually,
What
sorry.
do you mean check my ID?
No, I work on the county council, so.
Sorry?
It's just one of my little box tickers that I just need.
Oh, 1 second. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm from the county council.
Okay, but who are you? Like, why are you here?
To check the ID.
Okay, but like, yeah, but like, why, love? Who are you?
Everything's alright. So, yeah, just check everything.
Yeah, but like, who are you? As in, like, you're not the owner of the house. You're not the owner of the house. You're not, what, are you police?
No, I'm the council, so if you could just let me in.
Sorry.
And then just
Sorry.
check everyone's ID.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You work for the council?
Maybe I could, pardon, sorry?
What? You work for the council?
Yeah, I work for the council. And
okay, so like what? Oh, okay. So what has that got to do with me?
Safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, one. I've not bought anything from you. Two, I don't even live here. I've rented this house from Airbnb.
I don't work in an off license, obviously.
Okay, so like you don't need to see my ID then, love. You don't need to see my ID.
I would, speaking on behalf of the committee,
The committee? Look, I'm not even a part of this area. I've literally rented this house out for a party.
We all have a party. So could I just come in and just check the ID, then I can go back.
You don't need to see my ID, love. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see it. The landlord of the house, the guy who owns the house, yeah, I showed him my ID, yeah, when I bought the house. I don't need to show you it. When I bought the alcohol, yeah, from the shop, I showed the geezer, yeah, I showed the boss.
So what I'm getting is he is running a vacation rental, and he's bringing alcohol in because apparently they're going to have a party there, and she wants his ID. No, it's Nunya.
Man, yeah, my ID. I didn't even know who are you? 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 Exactly. You didn't even know yourself who you are. You didn't even know who you are, love. You're literally embarrassing yourself.
I'm not embarrassing myself. Do I look embarrassed?
You are, love. Who are you? Who are you?
I am from...
Yeah. You do look embarrassed. Embarrassed. You must be embarrassed of yourself. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Doing is...
You want to see my ID?
I do. If that was just...
Your wedding dress was from Nike.
Sorry?
Oh, what? Do you want to see my ID?
Yes, I want to see your ID.
Okay, well, like, you can't see it, love.
No.
All you have
That's
to do
too bad. That's a shame.
Enough. Just go away. J-Lo is the ultimate Kaylin. Yeah. Look, everybody, a star is falling. Make a wish. Just starting off, I know we're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but just looking at his mannerisms, you know he's going to be a douche.
Hello, sirs. It's a great day today. It's a nice sunny day, and I just came over here to give you this letter here. I
What a nice guy.
saw you put in a request to have pavers put on in the front of your driveway, and I just came over here to let you know that unfortunately we cannot approve your request. So you have I'll leave the letter here. It's a denied letter. It just tells you the reason why it's going to be denied, but yeah, this is one reason why you need to be nice and do what you're supposed to do, because I have authority to approve or deny things. So guess what? Anything that you want to get approved has to come through me, buddy. So good luck on that. But I'm going to just leave this here on your front porch. You have a blessed day, sir.
That's what we call abuse of power. He's making it very clear that he gets to decide. And it's probably not even in their handbook. He's just a douche.
I've seen, like, I don't know if it's DoorDash or like Uber Eats or I don't know what delivery service it is, to be honest, but one of them has been coming here nearly every single day for the past probably 3 weeks now. I could count them. Let me see.
What business has that of anyone? If you order out, who cares? Ugh.
It is the, what day is it today? It's the 15th, so they came on the 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, not the 6th, but they came on the 4th. They came on the 3rd, 2nd. So in the past 3 weeks, they've came 12 times. 12 times, dude. DoorDash. I don't know how you have that much money. I don't know how you can DoorDash every single meal, every single day.
It's none of your business how much money someone has, or maybe that's just a single person and they don't want to make a meal for just one person, so they just order. Oh, wow.
I don't get it. And when I see them come, they're not small meals. They're like family-sized meals. They're big. You know we live in a gated community, right? You know we live in an HOA. And DoorDash technically isn't allowed in here without approval first. They have to go through the office and they have to go through me because I'm on the board. I don't know how they're sneaking in. You must be giving them a code or something, but you can't do that. All right.
Part two. I don't know what it is to him. And I'm absolutely sure that that is not in their little handbook. That you can't order out. It's none of your business how many times somebody orders from DoorDash. Oh my God. It's so dumb.
It's raining violations today. Hey, Beth. Hey, did your husband get out of jail for writing them bad checks yet? All right, I was just curious because I'm about to cash the HOA dues. Didn't know if I was going to have a surprise. You know, if you don't get them paid, that's going to be a violation. Hey, Chevy, how you doing, girl? Hey, did your daughter figure out who her baby daddy was? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Well, tell her she still owes me a check for her HOA dues. I don't have to send her ass another violation. She's gained a lot of weight. I don't know what's bigger, her inflatable Santa or her. Hey, girl. Hey, didn't you guys get a treadmill? Maybe you should look into one. Nothing. Have a good day. Hey, Brent, you need to tell your son to stop ding-dong ditching this neighborhood, okay? If he spent half as much time on his studies as he did causing trouble, he might not be 18 and still in the 7th grade. If he does it again, that's going to be a violation. I just love handing out violations. Well, I'll be damned. Been through 4 divorces, has 3 boyfriends right now, but still has a nativity scene inflatable in her front yard. Hey, girl, I love the setup you got. Hey, Cass. Hey, is your son coming to Christmas again this year? Good, because we know what happened last year. I caught his ass high and drunk streaking through my backyard on my camera. If I so much as see his car in this neighborhood, you know what's going to happen, right? Yep, that's a violation.
I get that it's satire. I don't know if he's making fun of his HOA. But wow. Like your freedom's gone once you move into a neighborhood with an HOA. Thank God I don't. HOA tried entering my house.
We're not home.
Oh, this guy again?
Where are you at?
It's the holiday weekend, so we went out.
Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just gonna run in your house and check real fast on a few things. I'm getting a few notifications that says like furnace filter needs looked at, and yeah, just a few things. I will be fast.
No. I wouldn't want somebody walking around my house while I'm not at home. I don't want somebody walking around my house when I'm home.
But it seems like these locks are not working. Did you change these locks? Well, this key is not working, and this is the master key to all the houses.
Weird, it must be broken.
Did you change the locks?
No?
Well, if you did, that's a violation of HOA policy, because every HOA board member needs a key to the house just in case things happen inside there. And this is clearly not working. Did you change the locks?
Oh, never changed them.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
Who is this guy? It's the second video I've seen him in. Is this like a normal thing for him? Is this a normal thing for HOA or HOA? Whatever you want to call it. No, I would change the locks. I don't care. Nobody's walking around my house while I'm gone.
You know how Karens exist? You know how Karens, their whole life mission is to make other people around them miserable? That's what my HOA is like. I swear to God, I have never seen a crazier set of rules in any HOA system ever. So, for example, they've actually been featured, I found out last night, on HBO and other news streams for being crazy HOA. And
that's funny. They were featured on a show for being crazy HOA.
And they installed these radars and only go like 10 miles per hour inside of the development, which is fine. It's a development, it's a community. There shouldn't be speeding. However, 10 miles per hour would take me half an hour to get from the gate to my house. That's ridiculous. Also, they want to fine you $250. You, the owner of the house, and whatever guest it is that gets caught speeding. Both of y'all is gonna get a tacked little fee. That's insane.
No.
That's insane.
No.
Anyway, they also have this system where you cannot park on the street. They have no allotted guest parking within the community. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. They don't have a single spot for guests to park. There is no parking spots in the entire community. However, you would think, okay, well, they can park outside on the street by your house. Nope. Not even a fireplace. Like, there's nothing blocking anybody's driveway, nothing blocking a mailbox. Nope, just can't park in the street at all. Like, at all. And if I want to have guests, I have to email them for permission. Ha! You got me fucked up. If I come home from someplace late at night and I decide, hey, do you guys want to come back to my house and chill? I do not need to call you and ask you for permission for the mortgage and the house that I paid for, that I bought. I don't need your permission to have my mom come stay with me for a week. And with the last time that I emailed them, hey, my mom will be staying from these days through these days, they said that's not considered a guest. That's now considered someone staying permanently. 8 days? 8 days. 8 days is a permanent guest. That's a roommate. 8 days. These people are crazy. During the pandemic, they sent me a notice saying that if I did not landscape my backyard, that they were going to start fining me $100 per week until it was done. How they know what my backyard looks like? Are you guys like putting your heads over my brick walls?
Of course they are.
In my backyard? How do you know? And they thought that $400 a month until, like, people don't have jobs. It's COVID. It is COVID. No one is working. Even if I had the money at that moment to get my backyard landscaped, no one is working. I can't even get a landscaper to come in here. During COVID, that's the respectful, sympathetic thing that you would do to people, is start finding them money where they don't even have jobs?
This is a lesson. Do not buy a house in HOA. Do not.
Dude, let me in. The HOA guy's after me. I threw a ranch at him.
Who did he throw a ranch at? The HOA guy?
Hey, Ro.
Let's do it again.
Listen, so I don't know what was going on yesterday, but when I came down here to talk to you, so I was just walking down from my house, you know, the blue house 2 doors down left side. I was walking down the street, and you had like I don't know if it was a friend, family member, I don't know who it was. It doesn't matter who it was. That's not the point. The point is, when I was walking up here to come talk to you, he threw a ranch at me. Just like out of nowhere, walking down, I wasn't chasing him or anything. He threw a ranch at me. Okay? So, yeah, that's littering. So I don't know who that was that did that, but they need to come talk to me, and I need to talk to them about it. I don't care who it was, but all I know is someone threw a ranch at me. I saw him, and I know he came into the house because I saw him do it. So have whoever that was come talk to me, because you can't be throwing ranches at people, okay? It's littering. I'll be back later today to come talk to you about it, and I expect that person to be here too. Got it? I'll be here at 7 p.m.
Okay, it probably wasn't the right thing to do to throw a ranch at him. But it's the same porch. So I'm thinking this is like an everyday thing with this dude. There's always going to be something because they're on this power trip. These are the people who peaked in high school and then said, once I graduate, how can I make everyone else still miserable? Oh, I'll be on the board of an HOA. That's it. That's it.
I'm your neighbor, and my husband is a member of the HOA, which you're a part of, and he's come here several times to give you fines for stuff exactly like this box right here and this whatever the heck you have all over your front porch, and you've yet to pay any of those fines. So I'm going to need you to pay those and quit.
You get fined for boxes on your porch that were delivered while you're not home. To fly in here. You can't be serious. You know what I would do? I would just throw a bunch of water on the deck and watch her bust her butt. I think this is a common occurrence with her too, because I think she was in one of the videos in the beginning. My husband. Come on.
Husband in the HOA, which you chose to be a part of. If you don't pay those by 5 p.m. tonight, you owe like $550 or something close to that. And if you don't pay those by tonight, At 5, I'm going to call my brother-in-law, who's a police officer, and he's going to pay you a little visit. So you better just pay your bills and also, shovel your driveway, get these boxes off your porch. Again, you chose to live here. Thanks.
What is a police officer going to do about a fine? It's not even for anything real. Oh my God, you guys, please, please. I'm trying to help everybody here and show them what an HOA Karen is like. Please don't do it. And if you are in one, get out. This is so weird. Unbelievable HOA story. You've probably never heard anything like this. We'll see.
You've probably never heard anything like this.
All kinds of stories out there. When one woman started to question how her HOA board was spending money, she let Joe know what happened next. Investigator Joe Ducey is here.
What do they do with all that money from the fine?
To explain.
Pay themselves?
These things get really dicey over really silly things sometimes.
And like you said, we're going to get a lot of emails. Oh, I want to say off the top, there's probably a lot of great HOAs out there. I don't hear about those. I hear about these. I hear about the HOAs giving violations to people who park in the street, or HOAs that won't allow certain paint colors. But this one is different. Watch what happens after one woman begins her own investigation into how her fees are being spent.
Let the record show that we have a record.
And I thought, what is going on?
Are you willing to?
A regular HOA meeting at Superstition Lakes condominiums in Mesa turns ugly.
What are you trying to accomplish with all this harassment? You're going to destroy the community that you live in?
I do too.
Hey, help! Call the police!
Turn that
Call the police! 911! Call 911! Call 911!
What's going on?
911! You touched me! You touched me! I was frightened. They had kept my husband out of the meeting, and I had no idea what was going to come next.
How did a calm community get to this point? Money. Kathleen and some other condo owners here thought they were being hit by meaningless violations and not told why. So they turned the tables and they requested financial records from the board. What did you find?
Oh,
as they should.
My goodness, this is what I saw as we were going through.
Once they started going through the piles of receipts, invoices, and account listings, they say they started to notice some unusual purchases, all of which they say were reimbursed with HOA money to board president Michael Cassidy.
They bought laundry detergent and almonds and vodka and baby wipes and just about every time they bought air fresheners.
Kathleen says she couldn't find any of these items were used by the HOA for the benefit of the condominiums.
We found out that the president turned in receipts for items that he purchased in New Jersey.
Not to mention the restaurants.
Old Chicago's for $79, P.F. Chang's for $100, On the Border $85, O'Sullivan's $73.
Somebody's in trouble.
More Old Chicago's, $116.
He was reimbursed for those. And
one of the biggest thing was we saw $640 to the salt cellar for the annual meeting, and there's 3 board members.
Kathleen says she has a receipt from one restaurant showing $121 spent on alcohol. These condo owners say they didn't get notice of the meetings, and the meetings could have been held in their clubhouse.
And he has turned in other receipts and been reimbursed with no proof that he actually paid those bills.
Like this invoice from Park Pro. Cassidy was reimbursed $591 from HOA funds showing he paid the company for gate repairs. But the company later showed they never did the work. The receipt was just an estimate.
We don't know where our money is.
In all, the homeowners say they found Cassidy had been personally reimbursed by the HOA a grand total of $38,000 in just the last 2 years. After trying to vote the board out with this petition, which the board largely ignored, Kathleen testified when a fellow homeowner decided to take them to court.
Good morning, we will be on the record.
In court, Cassidy and his lawyer fought the allegations and explained many of the reimbursements, but continued to deny my request for an interview.
Hey, Mr. Cassidy. It's Joe Ducey with ABC 15. Hi. What about all the restaurants you've been eating at and the thousands of dollars spent there? Is that a good use of HOA money? Can you tell me that? Were you using any of this for your home in New Jersey? That's what, as the records seem to indicate?
He only referred me to his lawyer, who denied my request again. But Kathleen and her fellow homeowners aren't stopping now.
It's a rogue board, and they're dangerous.
They're embezzling money. Wow. Tables got turned, huh? That's all for this one, guys. I love you. Like and subscribe, okay? All right. Bye.